Now, before Soke, you said that you don't believe in this concept of self-defense for martial artists. Why is that? What do you mean by that?
I think it's a contradiction of terms in the way of self-defense. A couple of ways that I look at that. I mean, one of the ways is that it says that I train my mind to think, when he does that, I'm going to do this.
So what's wrong with that?
It's really nothing wrong with it. I believe it's, and I get in a little controversy with people on the subject, but I believe it's a built-in flaw for Karate Do. Because Karate Do, or any type of, the Do's, the way, D-O, teaches you that. And it's sort of built it in as a program that can really work against your whole concept of survival. In other words, if I got a built-in program chip, so to speak, in my head that says that I can't do nothing until he does that, I'm going to approach every situation like that, even when I feel the danger is imminent.
Right.
And I've seen people do it. I've seen people stand toe-to-toe with somebody that definitely means them harm, and go, and the yada yada, insults and everything else, and we know that this is imminent danger.
Yes.
Why don't you strike first? Because you've been taught not to do that. That's disrespectful. That's unhonoring. That's unfair. It's not survival. Now, what I mean by, I'm not saying you should just punch the guy in the mouth because he's talking too much. Boom, shut up. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you should prepare yourself along the lines of your mind strikes first. You attack his intentions immediately.
What does that mean, attack intention?
Well, you understand intentions when you see intentions. You know when somebody means you harm. You know when they walk in the room, their attitude is wrong. So what is your defense against that? How are you offsetting that before he even, number one, came in range? Number two, said what he's going to say. Number three, prepared to take the weapon or whatever. Number four, maybe cut off your surroundings where you can't get out. All of these things are intentions. You're reading them. What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? Are you de-escalating that talk that's happening? Are you interrupted in with the proposal of fear? If he wants you to be fearful, maybe you should be fearful. But that's by your choice. Because I'm throwing something at you. Stop that armor. Okay, man. That's just an act. I ain't go to acting school, but I'll do this in a minute. Number one, my hands is up. I'm not. This looks like I'm scared, but I've been taught how to fight like this. Number two, anything in motion. Well, how you finish that phrase? Anything in motion stays in motion. See, it's back to physics again. So if I'm doing this, it's not like I'm doing this. What? Well, so go ahead. With my hands down. Well, why would you do that? See, so not because you're waiting to defend yourself. You're waiting to defend yourself. You believe you're skillful enough to be able to get out. But this guy's doing this. What? So he's in motion. Physics says to me, anything in motion stays in motion. That's a law. Why would I intentionally break the laws of science, physics, and God? Why would them laws? Man has laws too. You break them, you go to jail, right? So what's your consequence for breaking the law of physics? You see, so what happened is, anything in motion stays in motion. Why are you not in motion and he is? This is motion. This is motion. He's motion. And you're standing there watching that happen. What's wrong with going, listen, man, don't be pointing. I don't understand. Whatever it is, it's a problem. See, I'm in motion too. I'm not touching him, he's not touching me, but we in motion. Stuff is happening, it's easy for me to get my stuff off in motion. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm dealing with your intentions. And your intentions, I can murder your intentions. I say that to some people that get upset. Because murder is a bad thing. But so is the murder of me. And my physical being. My family who loves me. Grand Professor Visitation talked about it being a crime to let somebody murder you. The crime to your family and loved ones. You allowed that to happen. You're supposed to be in survival mode all of the time. Not in self-defense mode. Self-defense means, I hope that when he does that, what I do is good enough. Oftentimes that's not. It's not fair. It's not fair. You ever play tic-tac-toe?
Yes, sir.
You ever play tic-tac-toe and you were the first mover?
Yes.
Don't you usually win?
Yeah, because you want to get the best box, right? The best.
If an adversary comes to a fight, he's bringing his best box.
Right.
First move.
Right.
Best box.
Yeah.
So you're what? You're always trying to play catch up, right?
Sure.
Maybe you're good enough, maybe you're not. He came with an intent, and he is fixed on that intent, whether it's to kill you, harm you, rob you, whatever it is. He's fixed on that intent. Why allow him to have that first mover's advantage? You see, you lose yourself to think, oh, I'm so good. I've been training XYZ many years. I know all of these styles. I can handle him. Let him go first. You don't do that. Even in the contest, you don't do that. Basketball, they throw it up in the air, give everybody an equal opportunity to get the ball.
Sure.
Right? Hockey, you put it in the middle, everybody got to scramble to get it, right? You're just going to give it to him. See? So this is not a contest here. It is survival. This is why in snooker, our schools are called schools of survival. We're not playing a contest here. There's no rules in what I do. I mean, it look real nasty. If you ever really see one of us really, really fight, it's going to be nasty. I'm talking about biting and all that kind of stuff. It's survival. Survival. I put stuff like that in there, biting and stuff, because people don't think that that's fair. It ain't fair in boxing. Mike Tyson found that out. All right? Right? It ain't fair in boxing, but it's fair any place else. But if you ever think about it, Mike Tyson put himself in survival mode because he said, my hands is covered and I want revenge. So he used what was necessary. And that's what you have to do. You have to train your mind almost from the beginning to think survival. You practice it like it's a kata, a technique, whatever it is. But you really should be thinking survival all of the time. This is why our teacher taught us that a punch is a block. When we punch at somebody, we don't block. If we're blocking, we're punching at them. We're not just blocking. We're punching back at you. An attack against an attack. It may look like a block, but I was attacking your arm because I conditioned my arms. In my practice, I condition my arm. We have a drill called Iron Man, where I conditioning my forearm. So when I hit your arm, you don't want going out, not me. See, I attack your attack. So it's in the survival mode. But it kind of goes a little deeper than that with me when I say I don't believe in self-defense, because I like to really get people to help come back with a comeback on that. You know, tell me how you think this self-defense trumps survival. Because I can train in survival mode and then break it down and do self-defense. But I can't train in self-defense and always think survival. Right? So that's why I say I don't believe in the self-defense.